and culture on BBC World News.
You're live with Lucy Hockings on BBC World News. Protesters in Greece say the train disaster was an accident waiting to happen. 43 people were killed in the crash. The Greek Prime Minister says human error was to blame. Protesting rail workers say they've repeatedly warned the network isn't safe. Angry exchanges between the US and Russia at the G20 foreign ministers meeting in Delhi over Moscow's invasion of Ukraine. Russia is due to address the UN Human Rights Council in Geneva, days before investigators publish a report into Russian war crimes. An area of natural beauty is under threat in the Philippines as a sunken tanker starts to leak oil. And Harry and Meghan are back in the headlines. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been told to vacate their British base of Frogmore Cottage. In the programme, we'll take you live to Greece and hear from our correspondents in India and Israel. There have been protests in Greece over the rail crash which killed 43 people, many seeing it as an accident that had been waiting to happen. We have some live pictures coming to us right now from the scene of that crash near Larissa in central Greece. You can see the clear-up operation is underway, but there is also a big investigation happening, and we know that 3 days of national mourning have been declared when this passenger service crashed head into a freight train, and it caused those front carriages to burst into flames, and many of them were destroyed, some of those front carriages. So many of the students on board were in their 20s. They were students returning to Thessaloniki after a long weekend celebrating Greek Orthodox Lent. Now, what the Prime Minister has said, Prime Minister Mitsotakis, is that a committee of experts is investigating the cause of the disaster, but he said that everything pointed to human error. What the rail workers are saying, though, is that safety systems weren't working properly, and there had been repeated warnings about this. In Athens for us is the BBC's Nick Beak.
The aftermath of Greece's worst ever rail disaster.